Okay guys, this is a video tutorial on how to create basic HTML document. Okay, so the very first thing that we need to do is, if you don't have a Notepad or a text editor installed in your computer, is first and foremost download Notepad++. Why am I recommending Notepad++? First and foremost, Notepad++ is although it's quite simple, is a feature-rich text editor. You can also use your own or the pre-installed text editor such as Notepad in Windows. But the thing about it is that it doesn't have line numbers, which in my case, I really would be using it most of the time. Okay, so where can you find Notepad++? Okay, let me just try to give you first and foremost where you can download the link. Okay. Just try to type Notepad++ in your browser, then downloads. You have here Notepad++ 7.8.01 stated with Hong Kong. Okay, so all you have to do is just click this one, then you have their download. This one is NPP 7.8.9 installer. So as you've noticed, I've already installed it. I've already installed Notepad++ on my computer, so I don't need to download it anymore. Okay, so let's just start coding. Okay. I'm also going to put the link below in the description page where you can download Notepad++. Okay, so we have here HTML head title HTML. Okay, now this is actually called our HTML template. Now all of the HTML documents uses this particular template. Now what it does is it try to separate the head from the body. Okay. Now usually the head contains, of course, the title, our meta tags, and also our other applications that we need to include, such as maybe a CSS or JavaScript. Okay, so let's try to put a little bit of text on our title. So we have here my first web page. Okay, now in order for you to save your document, just click File, then you have here Save As. Now, as you've noticed, by the way, for this one, you need to specify the file name as well as the Save As type. This is the file type. So we have here, I'm going to specify your exercise_01.html. Okay. Now, why am I using this particular naming convention? Now, exercise 01 means that this is an exercise, and at the same time also 01, it means that this is our very first exercise. This is our number 1 exercise. So let's say, for example, we're going to do exercise number 2. All we have to do is just change the number, exercise 02, 3, and so on. If this is an activity, exercise activity 01, activity 02, activity 03. Okay. Then let's try to click Save. Okay, as you can see, everything changed. The color of the document changed. Now, as you can see, the color of the document already changed. Okay. Next, let's try to put some values in our meta. Meta car set UTF-8. UTF-8, usually we use this one for our character encoding. This is the most common character set that we use. Even in databases, we use UTF-8. Used for English, alphanumeric, and sometimes symbolic characters. Okay. What else? I try to put something else. Meta name beside description. This is my first web page. Try to make this a little bit smaller so that it will fit on the page. Okay, so you have your meta name, site description, and description is this is my first web page. Now, what your meta does is that it is used for search engine optimization. Okay, this is what search engines will use to locate your site on the internet. Okay, so another one, let's say meta name author description. Maybe let's say something like Charles Xavier. Okay, so what if we want already to preview our page? Now in Notepad++, what we can do is we can click run. Then we have here launch in, we could use Firefox, IE, Chrome, Safari, and so on. Now in our case, since I only have here Firefox and IE installed, and I don't want to use IE, I'll be using Firefox. So all I have to do is just click launch in Firefox. Okay. So this is actually it. This is our web page. As you can see, you can also find the file name and the location of where this particular document is. Okay. Next, let's try to add a little bit more content on our web page. H1. Now for H1, there's only around 6 heading documents. We use H1 and H2 primarily to describe what the page is all about. And we use the other one, the other 4 to describe what the paragraph is all about. But we primarily use only H1 up until H2. Okay, so my first web page H1. Okay, so let's try to go back to our Firefox, then reload. So that's it. My first web page. What if we want to write a paragraph this time? Okay. All we have to do is use the T tag. Again, this is just a simple this the brown fox near the riverbank. Okay, let's try to preview our work this time. Going back to Firefox, then that's it. Now, one of the good things also of writing in HTML is that we can have different text properties. I'll just be highlighting some of the text properties that is commonly used. Okay, so let's say, for example, going back to Notepad++, if we want to make our text bold, we can maybe use B, or strong. Let's say, for example, we want to make jump italicized. You can use I, closing I. Okay, let's try to reload the page. Now, as you've noticed, quick brown fox, the word quick and brown fox have been turned into, or it's already bold or strong, and the word jump is already italicized. Okay, now what else? Let's try to put lazy dogs in underline. We can use U. Okay, so already you have their lazy dogs has been underlined. Okay, so this is our very first web page. Or let's try to put a little bit more. Exercise 01. Or here it is. Exercise 01, my first web page. Okay, so put space. That's it. Put space also here. Or make it small letter, small letter. My first web page. Okay. So this is normally how you would first and foremost start a web page, by using the template. Okay. So this is it. Okay. So if you have questions, please don't hesitate to post your questions in the comment section below, or you can directly PM me. Thank you very much, and keep safe always, and God bless.